Refusing to pay an invoice can sometimes be legally justified, but whether you actually have valid grounds depends on the underlying contract, the work performed, and the circumstances surrounding the dispute. An invoice is not automatically enforceable simply because it has been issued. Under Australian contract law, a party may have legitimate grounds to refuse payment where the goods or services provided were defective, incomplete, not delivered in accordance with the agreement, or where the amount charged does not reflect what was actually agreed between the parties. In many disputes, the key issues become whether the party issuing the invoice has properly performed their contractual obligations. For example, a customer may dispute an invoice where work was performed negligently, outside of the agreed scope, substantially delayed, or where the services provided do not match the representations made before the agreement was entered into. In construction and commercial disputes, refusal to pay may also arise because of offsetting claims, defective work, or contractual rights allowing payment to be withheld pending rectification. However, refusing to pay an invoice without proper legal grounds can expose a party to serious consequences. This may include debt recovery proceedings, statutory demands against companies, interest claims, legal costs, enforcement action, or damage to commercial relationships. Importantly, even where there is genuine dispute, the way the dispute is raised and documented can significantly affect the outcome. Before refusing payment, it's generally critical to carefully review the contract terms, correspondence, invoices, variations, and any evidence relating to the quality or completion of the work. In many cases, parties should formally notify the other side of the dispute and clearly identify the reason payment is being withheld, rather than simply ignoring the invoice. There is also an important distinction between disputing part of an invoice and refusing the entire amount. In some circumstances, it may be appropriate to pay the undisputed portion while continuing to dispute the balance. Failing to separate disputed and undisputed amounts can sometimes weaken a party's position later in legal proceedings. Because invoice disputes often involve overlapping issues of contract law, evidence, commercial strategy, and procedural risk, understanding whether you actually have lawful grounds to refuse payment and how to properly communicate that position can make a significant difference to the outcome of the dispute. Contact us today for a free 30-minute consultation with one of our experienced team of litigation professionals, and let us help you protect your rights.